These mountains are more than a landscape to me. They're where I grew up and learned how to climb a tree. I was young and I didn't know right from wrong, but I was graciously led by nature's song. The wind tangled my hair and dirt clung to my skin. The creek whispered soft melodies telling me to come in. With each passing day, my bond with nature grew strong. Time spent indoors in front of the screen would forever feel wrong. As a family, we'd set out for a walk out back, and a great mountain would greet us, begging to gain a new track. A Bernese mountain dog by the name of Cain would accept its wishes, sunshine or rain. Together we journey away from the noise to discover a world anyone can enjoy. We would stop for a breath and enjoy the smell of fresh pine, a grounding moment to remember everything will be fine. Cain led our pack, tail wagging with joy, loving his life and being called a good boy. But the praising ceased when we came upon a moose, and we realized without a leash our control of him was too loose. With his tail still wagging, he ran to greet a new friend, but upon my dad I can always depend. "Cain!" a command my dad spoke loud and clear. My dog stopped in his tracks with a raise of his ear. "Come here," we pleaded, as the moose continued to assess. Cain trotted back over, avoiding a terrible mess. A long while we observed, in both awe and relief. The mountain was silent, but a mere ruffle of a leaf. The moose wandered away, and we began to trek home, keeping this as a reminder: on the mountain you are never alone. To me this mountain is called Frank Slide, a title that honors the citizens who died. For on the other side of the mountain that I call home, a small town called Frank remains buried in stone. On that side of the mountain one may mourn, while on this side I cherish it as the place I was born. As months pass by and the seasons change, the landscape morphs and begins to look strange. White snow shines upon the surface so bright, the days are so short, and along creeps the night. We gaze upon the stars as they dance up above, and I sip on hot chocolate that has warmed up my glove. The next morning I wake to a fresh snowfall, and upon my yard a pile of snow stands tall. I laugh with my brother as we put on our snow gear. The wind bites at my face, stealing a tear. Over a few days we have built a great fort, but the temperatures plummeted and we had to abort. When we are feeling brave, we return to our castle, but the snow has turned to ice, causing quite the hassle. The walls have crumbled, and only a circular ice door has remained. My brother begins to enter, but his breath sounds pained. "I'm stuck," he calls out, a voice full of panic, but I burst into laughter, a sound that's quite manic. I watched for a minute with a grin on my face, wondering how long he'd be stuck in one place. I kick out the ice and set him free, and I wonder if he would have done the same for me. The rest of the winter, we enjoy the abundance of snow. For skiing and sledding, there's nowhere else I'd rather go. A quiet, small town I am thankful to have lived in. Thinking of the Crowsnest past brings my face to a grin. The memories I've made and the stories I hold dear, I will always remember with every passing year. For it is the place that has made me who I am, that has crafted my love for nature and allowed me to believe in the universe's plan. Growing up in an area that is not dominated by human construction has taught me to appreciate the land and the way that it should function. Our planet is so vast that it's easy to forget. It is the earth itself that allows us to live upon it. Our planet is too often depicted in 2D, so try to remember there is always more than what you can see.